All right, guys, welcome back to another one. I had to come out. Look, marine layer, but you know how it is. SoCal, that'll be gone in a couple hours. We're out here, South OC Cars and Coffee. I'm gonna do the run through. I'm gonna do the walk and talk. I'm gonna show you everything that's out here. I mean, ton of good cars. So, you know, it was a good time to come out. I'm gonna talk a little bit on the side about some other stuff besides just the cars, because they've been having drama. But what's funny is the drama isn't here. The drama is after everybody leaves. So I don't know, you know, one of those things where they're always trying to shut down and, you know, get rid of the good stuff that we have out here. So I'm gonna do, let's go this way. I'm gonna start over here in the corner. We'll start walking through. Actually a really good turnout for the day that it is and everything else. You know, everybody, this is right after Halloween, so you know everybody's trying to recover from Halloween. Today we have a ton of BMWs. Some 400s out here. Are we just gonna call them 400s? We'll just call them 400s. I don't know. Zs, 400s. You guys know. I mean, we've been talking about that in the comments. But we'll run through. There's a bunch of them all out here too. So we'll see all the different variations. It's good because again, that's one of those cars that doesn't get enough love. So got some bikes over here in the corner. Let's start down here. You got some BMWs. I'm gonna flip you guys around. We'll kind of bounce in between the lanes and I'll show you guys. So you guys let me know what you think as always. Drop those comments. Let me flip you around and we're gonna start out here with some of the BMWs. This is like the first row of BMWs. If I skip yours and don't get everything you wanted, I'm sorry. I try and show them, you know. Run through M5 CS. That's pretty cool. The anodized on the wheels, I really like that color combination. BBSs, of course, are always a win. Look at F80 on some HREs. Looks good. BBSs, anytime BBSs. Like, you know, as the TE is to literally any JDM car, that's the BBS on the Euros. Although, you guys know how much I love a TE on a Euro. Chrome TEs with this like starburst orange whatever color looks really good. I actually like these two, this color and then chrome again on like this almost like a ruby red. Really good color combinations. Got the half cage. It's cool. It's a cool setup. I definitely like it. Let's run down through, see what else we can find. I see a little Q45 over here. Let's see what this looks like. A little dumped out Q45. That's pretty cool. I like, you guys know, I like the little VIPs. Like the way they're doing them. Man, there's more BMWs down this way. Good grief. There's a ton. Bunch of F chassis still surviving, so that's good. The M340s. I'll tell you what, the M340s are the runners. The runners. Those, everybody just like, oh, it's a Supra. No, the little M340s, the 440s, all of them are just ready to roll. bagged out. Looks good. Man, I like the way it looks. All right, so let's see what we got back through here. Got a little Supra, got another little Z. There's also, I was surprised, a handful of 300s, which is cool. Look, boosted S2K, got the dual headlights. Try not to get run over by the Bronco. S2K looks good. Hey, when we're gonna do some filming, this is what we need right here. Look at this rig coming by us. Full gimbal setup, everything. Like that's the setup. Okay, that's just absolutely ridiculous. So they're gonna drive through. Super cool. That's awesome. Oh, we got it. Okay, beautiful dumped out 8.6 over here on some VS's. Brid Lomax, caged out in the back. Yeah, there you go. That's who he is. Look at this wheel setup in the back. Really, really well done. Look, license plate says SICK 86. But this is, I mean, if you're gonna do it, commit to it and do it. It looks good. It definitely looks good. All right, let's walk back down here. I said I was gonna swing you guys in between the cars, and I didn't even get a chance. There were so many. Nice little STI on some chrome works. Another dumped out 8.6 on some works. Little Focus RS runner. This is one I wish. This is one of those cars that's kind of like the SRT, like neon, right? Sorry if you guys don't like that comparison, but really powerful car in a brand that I don't know. If it was in a different brand, it would have been good to go. I really, if like this had been a Honda setup that made, you know, like 400 horse in an all-wheel drive, like this would have sold like crazy. Or like the new GR. You know what? This is kind of like the GR Corolla. I don't know. It's just, it didn't get enough love. It really didn't. For as much of a runner as it is, I'm really surprised. The Focus STs, the Fiesta STs, they were fun little cars. I met up with a Fiesta ST up in the canyons the other day, and he was getting it in that car. Upgraded turbos, or turbo, just fun. He was ripping that car. See, like I said, they don't get enough love. They need more love. How's it going, man? But yeah, so I mean, they'll keep catching on, or what'll happen is there'll be one of those cult cars 5 or 10 years from now that freaking everybody wants and they slept on when they first came out. The GR4s are just, I don't know. I don't know why they haven't caught on. What do you guys think the reason is why that hasn't caught on? Just my opinion, I think it's motor size. I think everybody kind of like, because it's not a 2-liter, it's not, you know, it's not a larger displacement motor. It makes the power, it's turboed, like it does what it's supposed to do, but everybody sleeps on it. And I think it's because it got a little motor. I don't know. Everybody thinks bigger is better. You know, sometimes little is just enough. Don't mind me. But anyways, yeah, what do you guys think about that? Why do you drop in the comments why you think the GR4 Corollas aren't more popular? Because I'm kind of curious what you guys think about that. All right, let me flip you guys around. Oh, I almost missed them. So coming down this run, all the Zs came out. Okay, we got everything from the upgraded 300. Nice little Greddy setup. Got the iron block nobody likes anymore. Nice little twin T. Got the T-tops. This is just fun, just classic fun. And then they came out as a group, so we've got a bunch of the 400s, different variations. Again, another car that I don't think gets enough love. I honestly think Nissan priced them a little too high, maybe. I don't know, maybe just the bad timing in the market. But they look good. They look great with a little bit of extra. So like bone stock, they're like, yeah, a little plain, but they're the right platform to build off of. So you lower it, you put a little carbon on it, you put a little front lip on it, you know, you do a little body kit on it, and then it looks amazing. It's got the power. It drives really well. So like there's really no reason it's not doing better. So I don't know. I love the blue. I love the blue. Matches really good. But yeah, there's no reason it doesn't do better in the market, really. NSX has NSXR wheels on it. Looks like a Wickfest. Oh, it is an NSXR. My bad. Did they make the NSXR in a left-hand drive? That's cool. That's cool. Looks good. These are running stop techs on it. Looks like we got a couple more exotics coming through. But yeah, it's good looking. I might have to come back over here for my thumbnail. Another little GR4. See? They look good. Got an IS down here. Let's check out they're all drift specs. Like, yep, I'm always surprised when I see one that's not. It's cool. Looks good. Let's run up here, see a little A90. Got a bunch more BMWs today. Today is heavy on the BMWs. I'm not hating. I'm just saying it's heavy on the BMWs today. A little S15. Let's take a look at that. S15 on some works. Nice little clean spec R. Let's see what it looks like inside. Red setup inside. Same thing with the rears. Quick release. Cool. I like it. It's hard to see, and the best you guys are probably going to see is it'll look black, but it's a really deep, like, purple. If you can see the highlight right around there. I don't know if you can see the highlight, but it's a really deep purple. So, got the bug eye. Always good to see a bug eye still surviving. Got to run a BMWs, M2C. I just had a fun time driving this one the last couple days. Super fun. It's basically all been done. Upgraded turbos, upgraded fueling. It's good. It's a nice, fun car. And the owner spec'd it out. Really right. Love the way it sits. So, and like I was saying, more BMWs. Look, just keep going down the line. We're gonna see this whole group here. We're gonna go out with them tomorrow. And do a little drive. And what's gonna be funny is all this big horsepower right here. Look, all this big horsepower, all this fun. And you know what's gonna happen? This little guy right here, my little EK9, is gonna run the pack on him tomorrow.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's where at.
We're gonna do a little canyon drive tomorrow.
Cool.
My EK9 will be in the lead, and they can all follow me. They can all follow me tomorrow. But I like to play. They all got like triple the horsepower of my EK9. BBS is nice little fat set of tires on it. It looks good. All right, so we'll come down into the two rows everybody loves to see. They always stack up these two rows on either side of like the little pergola setup with the exotics. So we'll run through. I'll show you guys those. There's actually pretty cool. There's the GDT Mustangs out here, which that's super cool. One of the things when we come out, like, there's always cool and different stuff out here. Always. R8s, 488. A bunch of R8s came out since the last time I walked down this run. Nice clean little GT3. You gotta love the Lotus with the big wing on the back, and then like the cargo carrier. Here, look. Running some works. Look at the setup. You gotta love the setup. Look. Love it. That's cool. That's good fun. So, whew. Just take a minute to look at that. My goodness. All right, so I like the chrome. Like the chromed OEMs on it. So as you can see, they're still filling in some of the exotic lane on that side. The next lane over, of course, is the first one that they put in. So we'll hit that, and I'll show you guys that. Low Corollas. So this gen Corolla is doing better. The entry-level Corolla, for whatever reason, is doing so much better than the GRs. I know that's a price point thing, but like, I don't know. All right, that's enough about the GRs, I guess. So let's go over. I'm gonna put you guys through the next lane, which has the exotics and the vendors. So you guys, let me know what you think about that. Where we're at so far, and we'll start over here with the beadlocked Camaro and the 991 GTS over here. So I love that they took kind of the retroed, newer Camaro, set it up like an older one. Big supercharger, like just ridiculous. Super cool. And then here's that GTD, the Mustang. I mean, for like an enthusiast, like this is what we all wish they would just make, but make it affordable so we can all own it and drive it. But this, look, with the big wide body on it, the nice big, double deck wing. Look how it extends off the back. Has all the extra cooling. Super cool. Like really, really cool. I don't know. Like this, if they could make this in production and make it affordable, would just be absolutely crazy. So we'll go down through the row. I'll show you guys. Trying to get you guys a little view of what's down here through the exotic lane. Then the other thing we have a lot of, not in this row, a different row, is a lot of vets. A lot of different vets came out.
That's crazy area spots.
Big RS wagon. They're fun. Another little GT3. RS, another GT3. Got the new 750 that replaced the 720. Got the little McLaren here. Let me show you guys. Little 650S. What do you guys think about that? Alright, so that's just kind of how it goes out here. This is for you guys that haven't either seen this location or, you know, not familiar with SoCal down here. This is every Saturday out here at South OC Cars and Coffee. Every Saturday is like this. It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. So, like, any Saturday you come out here, it can be like this. It's always fun. There's always like a random grouping that comes out, and just something different to look at. So, got here. Let me flip you guys so you can see a couple Astons. Got the Urus with the like matching STO next to it. That's cool. The way they doubled them up. See if I can get you a look at a couple Porsches. This area is always super crowded too. GT3 RS. I like the whole like Hitachi wrap setup on the Lambo, on the Huracan. That's pretty cool. That's cool. All right, let me walk you guys back down this row. I'll show you a couple of. They like to park the Porsches on this side for the most part, especially the older ones. They park on this side, and then gets us down into the vendors, and then there's still like 3 more rows that way. It's crazy that there's this many cars, and every weekend it's just full like this. So like while we're walking down through here, so apparently they've been having issues not at the location. Okay, so we'll talk about it real quick, and then we'll move on as I'm getting into the next row. But they've been having issues not here. Super controlled, super professional. Okay, they have issues after they leave. And what's funny or interesting, however you want to put it, is that they keep everybody controlled here. They keep everybody controlled all the way to the highway. They watch everybody as they leave, and if there's a problem, they ban them. Say, hey man, you can't come back out. Stop acting stupid. You know, we don't approve of it. You're not allowed to do it, right? So they keep everybody controlled to literally like the highway. And they have, because they know that there's potential for issues. They even have spotters. They have people keeping a lookout all the way to the highway. And then, you know what? Once they're on the highway, they are well past on their own, right? Well, so there's been talks, and what's happening is as the cars leave, they get away from the event, they get onto the highway, and then there's issues. Well, you know what? At that point, they are so far away from everything. How does that have anything to do with the show, with the organization, with it? It doesn't. It's just people being people, and those same the same group that, you know, causes issues doing other random crap like takeovers and everything. It's the same thing. Like, how do you punish like the entire car community over something like that? That is not the entire car community. They always try and lump us together like that, and it's just ridiculous. But okay, that was my little rant. Sorry. Let me flip you guys around. Super stock FD, left-hand drive, running some R888Rs. Just really, really simple and clean. Little like racing beat exhaust. Looks like it was done like right after it was owned and just put away. Super cool. Really cool. Nice and clean. There's another little NSX over there. We'll walk you guys up. I'll do a quick lap up through here. I think this is mainly like vets and stuff up through this area. So I'll do a little walk through here and show you guys. And then in between this row and the next row, they usually do some classics. I think I'm in the vet row. Maybe the vet row is the next row. That the SS is converted over the Mondeos. But it's just kind of fun. Everybody comes out, just kind of hangs out. Here, found another little NSX on some old school Volks. Just a nice little clean black first gen. They got the Noble up here. It's always kind of cool to come out and see. I've seen it a handful of times, you know, because I come out here a lot. But it's cool to see because there's just not that many. The sign itself says 1 of 75, but I think at one time I was talking to somebody and there's only like 3 in the US or something. So super cool to see that. See, I knew there were vets over here. So a bunch of vets came out today, kind of doing the same thing like the BMWs, just a bunch of them. That's kind of cool. Running some Apex wheels and some AP brakes. It's a good setup. That's a good look on that. Couple older Camaros. You start to get into that crowd. The little VW bus up here is playing music, so I'll loop back around over this way. That way we don't have to mess around with that. I'll show you some of the classics over here, and then we'll do the last couple rows, and then I'll cut my way over. But try not to miss too much. Show you guys the full mix of everything. Nice little Roadrunner. It's another one you don't get to see very often. It's kind of cool. Like I know I'm sure I'll get a couple comments where it's like, oh, why didn't you spend more time? Like, I like the classics. I just don't spend a lot of time on them. You know, the Cougar is pretty cool. That's one you don't get to see a lot of. It's cool though. Definitely didn't have the popularity of, you know, the Mustangs and the Camaros, but that one's done really good. Little Fox body? Little Fox body! All excited about the Fox body. Let's see what else we got down this way. See, everybody liked the Mustangs. Mustangs were the popular ones. For the truck guys, there's a big old Ford F-250 for you. The International here is pretty cool. Look, patinaed, right? But patinaed on purpose. Running Corvette brakes. Got the coolers, look. And then it's got like the drag setup in it. So you know it's a little monster. Like just a crazy little monster. Speedster's pretty cool. Got a couple more. Let's see. Here, I'll show you guys a couple of these. Got the Cobra over here. Got a couple of the 32s. The Highboy setup over here on the red one's pretty cool. Look at the size of the motor and blower on this thing. Just ridiculous. But I don't know. That's what you do with those. And then here, you guys are gonna laugh at me, okay? I'm showing you all of this. I'm like, oh yeah, look at the size of the motor on this. Look at that. I'm gonna flip you guys around and spend time with the little Honda Street over here because I love little K trucks. So look, just mixed in. It's got the little Street. It's just good fun. Like, it's the thing. And of all the cars that you could look at, look, they're even taking pictures, okay? Because you can't not like them. Like, little K trucks, little K cars are just so much fun. They really are. All right, let's bounce down through like these last couple lanes. If I see something over there, I'll try and jump over and show you guys. Impala is super clean. Little Impala on some spokes. Full custom. That's cool. Try not to get run over. I can hear him coming up behind me. Let me get out the way. Alright. A little ND Miata that looks good over here. Let me get out of the way for the BMW cruising through, and then we'll take a look at this ND over here. I'll at least give him a little props. No music was playing, so I appreciate that. Thank you. Little ND dumped out. Little runner. Looks like you use a little bit more tire, but it is a Miata, so you know they usually get away without having to have too much tire on them. 57. Big wing on the 57 always looks good. What time is it? We already got people rolling out. I guess. Yeah, it's already 10 o'clock, so it's about that time for everybody to start getting out of here. All right, so if I see anything over there, I'll show you guys. Otherwise, I'll probably be getting ready to get out of here. Little Jag with the LS in it. I like that he popped the hood. I appreciate that. Otherwise, I probably would have walked by it. But, all right, so I'm probably going to get out of here. If something else rolls in, if something else cool comes through, I'll pop back on. I'll show you guys. Otherwise, I'll see you guys at the next one. I really appreciate it. I'm going to try and hit a couple more this weekend. We'll get going. For anybody that's going to Japan, they just opened up the tickets for Tokyo Auto Salon. That happened yesterday, so I already got my tickets for Tokyo Auto Salon. So you guys know we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that come January. Have that crazy week in Japan. Do all that fun stuff. So if you guys are down for that, make sure you stay tuned because we're gonna have another fun one in Japan this year. I think that's it, guys. I think we're done. So if you guys made it all the way to the end, I always try and thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching this. I'll get out of here. I'll see you guys at the next one. That's it. All right. I'll see you guys. Thanks.